And we're back with some more Kenshi. Today, we're gonna immediately hit up tech, namely just so that we can knock a few things out of the way that will save us a little bit of time in the long run. I'm liking the look of these fully automatic ore drills. They'll cost us a couple of AI cores and two ancient science books. Not cheap. So this better be really worth it. Yeah, we've only got 5 AI cores, so well, we're going to knock out all the science eventually. Well, that's the plan. But fully automatic ore drills. Ouch, that feels kind of wrong to do that. Iron plates level 4. No, hybrid stone mines. This one I like the look of as well. It allows you to just have a stone mine that it also produces the building materials directly. Normally you have to mine the stone, then create the other. No, all in one. Alright, I'll leave the advanced stone mine level 2. We shouldn't need this stone mine if we've already got the hybrid stone mine. After that, I'm thinking we do tech level 6. That will get us the ultimate research bench for the best of best equipment, which I like the idea of. And defense-wise, we should probably go with some large defensive walls. It's going to cost us 3 engineering research, but that's a price I'm willing to pay. So, we've managed to burn through all our AI cores rather quickly. Now let's see what this all pays for. First up, we upgrade both of these ore drills. Now they're completely automatic. No labor required, they just keep spitting out iron ore. We put the iron ore in to get the iron plates and the iron plates in to get the... Well, we still need manual labor to get the steel refined, but that's okay. It basically has gotten rid of 2 full-time jobs, which is incredible. Next up, it's going to be building materials. This one is less important. Reason being, we don't use a lot of building materials anymore. The only time we use building materials is when we're doing, well, a little bit of building, which we don't do a lot of because we've got most of the things we need. Now, where is this? Ore mine. Automated drilling. A fully autonomous... Nope, not that one. A hybrid mine that internally produces building materials from the stone it mines. Here we have 2 buildings. We're going to replace it with one that looks the size of 2. You know what? It's fine. We'll just place that 100% stone. Perfect. We place that there. 35 building materials to build it. I think we have a little bit close by. We've got, what is it, 100 there and 100 there. This basically removes the whole stone mining step. We don't have to do anything with raw stone. We can actually demolish all of that and just let this thing build them all out. That is just our lives made that's a little bit easier. After knocking out tier 6 tech, it does give us a few options, like the ability to craft edgewalker blades, as in advanced weaponsmithing, going up to edge type 1. It's going to cost us 4 AI cores. That seems a little bit expensive for weapons we can just buy, but... well, we'll get around to it eventually, I suppose, but not anytime soon. We'll definitely go steel bars level 3, they're pretty handy, and that should cut down on some of our labour requirements. And after that, not really seeing anything here that's screaming out to me. I suppose we might as well get into the Hiver arms. Yeah, well, we'll grab both of those while we're here. Why not? After that, we're sort of running shy on stuff. Actually, strong defensive walls. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a good one. Well, maybe. Let's hope it helps us out. Plus, it uses the engineering research. Done. Okay. Now we just gotta go and find lots more stuff to feed into this whole system. Before we go taking care of the endgame bosses, we did learn from our last fight with the bugmaster, we're not as tough as we think we are. Which reminds me, I need to feed that guy. Otherwise he'll starve, and I won't be able to use him as a training dummy. But what we've done here is we've sent Mantis on a long journey. They have come to Crabtopia. It's basically a city run by the crab people. Also referred to as Pits of the East. Okay. What's the name of this place on the map? Come on, give us a name. Crabtown. Oh. I was really hoping for something with a little bit more pun to it, you know what I mean? And I think we can make friends with them. We don't even have to do much. Where is the crab person? Crab people? Crab people... looks like crab, tastes like people. Talk to Crab Queen. Okay, you must be the Crab Queen then. Actually, get into the light so I can actually see you. That is a magnificent mohawk you've got going on. What a queen. And they're all, of course, wearing the crab armor. A boy of the crabless ways, I see. Well, crabless boy, what do you know of crabs? All I know is I love them. They're just animals. They taste good in a pie. They pinch hard. All I know is I love them. Who wouldn't? They're intelligent, affectionate, and loyal to you. You'll fit in well with the crab raiders. Can I join the crab raiders? We crabbed are open-minded. You can't use crabbed as a verb. Whatever. Prove yourself. We have enemies in the pits. Prove your loyalty to the crabs, and they will do so in return. Sign me up. Welcome to the crab raiders. Okay, is that it? Are we like part of the crab people now? The main reason I want to do this, I want access to their armor. Their armor is... oh, damn, their armor is closed. First thing in the morning, I want to see if we can buy their blueprints. I want to get access to some of their crab armor technology. It seems like it would be very useful for our next steps. Oh, skeleton bandits are now hostile to you. Crab raiders are now your allies. Okay, so that's actually giving us some enemies. We can go under tech, look up factions. Yeah, this is where it tells you what's going to happen next. Like, we're going to have some black dragon ninjas come to our base. That'll be fun. They're going to try and steal our food again. Remind me to close the doors. Band of Bones people, they hate us. We've killed a whole bunch of them. Black Dragon Ninjas hate us. Blood Raiders also hate us. Cannibals hate us. Dust Bandits hate us. Grass Pirates hate us. Reavers hate us. Scavengers hate us. Skeleton Bandits hate us. Southern Hivers, Starving Bandits, Swamp Ninjas, and Gorilla Bandits. I'm okay with all of those people hating us. In fact, I would be okay with quite a few others hating us. Alright, we'll wait till morning and see what kind of blueprints this brings. First thing in the morning, and it turns out we can buy at the Crabsmith. I tried this the night before. We couldn't. Show me your wares, buddy. And you've got rusty chainmail. Don't care about it. But crab trousers? Yes, please. Crab shoes? Why not? Crab armor, totally. And crab helmet? That's the only thing we ever really wanted. The great thing about the crab helmet, 60% protection versus acid and burning. That's the highest you can get on a helmet. It's kind of incredible. And its negatives are not even that bad. Well, okay, the perception bonus is a negative only if you're using crossbows. And since we're avoiding them for balance reasons, this actually works out perfectly for us. Though, yeah, the quality of everything produced here is absolutely terrible. We're going to make our own. Thanks for the blueprints. Yep, military technology acquired. Time to leave. So, this next bit I'm not too proud of, but we need to train up. Right now, Muppet's looking pretty good. The mustachioed Muppet has 60 in melee defense and 49 in their heavy weapons. And their melee defense is 56. Excellent stuff. All pretty decent. But then you've got the bugmaster over here, who's just an absolute monster. However, they're looking a little bit peaked at the moment, namely because they're suffering from malnutrition, because they're a little bit hungry, as well as that we may have equipped them with crab armor, which has reduced their melee attack, their martial arts. We've also stuck in a nice helmet, some pants, chainmail, all this stuff, and a giant backpack full of iron ore, and a large empty backpack, which has reduced their combat skills as well. This has basically resulted in their dexterity being just driven straight through the floor. They're like their dexterity is now minus 56 because of all the stuff we've done to them. Minus 13 to their strength, minus 13 to their fence, minus 22 to their attack. They're dangerous, but not horrifically so anymore. As well as that, if we look at them here, they're now equipped with an iron stick. So they're a lot less dangerous. So, yeah, let's set them free, shall we? And now that they're free, let's start a fight with them. We have crab armor masterwork, masterwork crab helmet, masterwork leather turtleneck, masterwork samurai leg plates. And the thing is, I normally wouldn't wear crab armor. It's got a massive half multiplier to your dexterity, so it halves your dexterity just wearing this. It's kind of terrifying. But we don't really care so much for the training. We've equipped ourselves a terrible fragment axe so they can stay alive a little bit longer. And hopefully these two guys should pound on each other like old ladies. No offense against old ladies sort of thing. But stick this over to the side here. Let's go. I think the only thing we really care about is melee attack. Yeah. So melee attack is at... Oh, damn it. We'll put it over this side and have to wiggle about the screen. Say melee attack is at 81. And yeah, he blocked that. Excellent. Melee attack's at 84. Melee attack is at 89. Perfect. Now we just look at melee defense. We're at 50%. That's enough to 51. I think we get more if we get hit, which it's probably going to happen a lot. 52. Nope. We actually blocked a few successfully. Up to 53, 54. All right, we'll let them go at this. 98%. Oh, we gain 2% points by attacking with a heavy weapon. Damage-wise, as you can see, we're not really doing that much to each other. The armor is so good and the weapons are so weak, we can let this go for a while. So the plan would be, once Muppet is starting to look a little bit injured all over, and it should be spread out pretty evenly, we swap in Maxie. And Maxie is equipped identically. Same weapon, same everything. So they'd sub in. Muppet would limp over to the locations over here, change into their regular gear, and leave. And then Medusa would come in, and then Matchbox, and Foo. And basically, we would keep swapping the weapons from the first to the second, second to the third to the fourth, all the way down until we'd gone through our entire team. By the time he fights his way through the entire team, the first members of the team should be well healed up and ready to come back in. We're just going to use him as a constant training dummy, or the malnutrition gets him and he collapses, at which point we just pick him up, put him in the cell, feed him full of food for a bit, and then, well, repeat it all over again. Oh, we've hit the... Why is his right leg taking the most damage for some reason? You know what? Doesn't matter. All right, I'll be back in a bit. Let's see how Muppet does. Well, that went incredibly well. We pulled them out just as their chest was getting a little bit low. It was weird in that fight. We could actually see them healing as they were fighting. It went on so long. But we gained 5 points of melee, or sorry, 4 points in melee attack, 5 points in melee defense, and 6 points in heavy weapons, which is kind of nuts. And cherry on top, we got 3 extra points of dexterity. That's a whole load of gain just for like a very low risk strat. Maxi, it's your turn to get in there now and give them a hit. In fact, we managed to take them halfway down. Slowly grinding them down seems was much easier. Also, their weapon is far worse than ours. The weapons we have equipped are the worst heavy weapons I could find, which is basically a rusted junk fragment axe. And when I say find, we actually made it. Yeah, it's terrible. But this is a good way to train. Now, I don't think it'll be good for mass training. The problem is, well, it's kind of... Well, there are very limited resources, the bugmaster. I think we'll get about 3 people out of them before they actually run out of hits. So we'll put the armor back. We'll switch them back to their normal gear. You know, we get attacked all the time and I just sort of ignore it now. But even with a forensics expert, I am not sure I could figure out what happened there. Like, I know that guy caused that streak and... I don't know. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's just one of the joys of Kenshi. Oh, look. There goes the Naruto guy. Wait, Naruto girl, never mind. Wow, both arms. Yeah, we're using a lot of dismemberment-style weapons, just accidentally on purpose, whatever. Sometimes this game just gives you surprisingly beautiful graphics for such an old engine. You can see birds flying off there in the distance, and you can actually see the sun slowly moving across the water as the sun sets. Or sun rises, I should say. That is beautiful. I received a lot of comments warning me that I was not prepared for the endgame boss in the last video. So, I did some preparation. I collected a few more beak things. We're going to need some more elders. It turns out these ones we've had the longest, in fact, the longest one I had I accidentally auto-harvested, so that one's dead. But these 4 ones that we've had really long time, they've actually turned out to be the best training dummies we've got. You see, the problem was, Bugmaster's great and all that, but Bugmaster's only great when you're training one person. The problem is it takes him too long to heal, there's all sorts of issues. Our best bet was just getting a weapon and whacking these things a lot. And you could do it really quickly, it was very sustainable, they heal super fast. This means we've gotten everyone trained up quite nicely. You'll see 72 attack, 62 in heavy weapons. So 70-60 is what we've got for most of our Falling Sun people. Somewhere around there, give or take a couple. Then when you get down to the people who are wielding the Paladin's crosses, where is it? Here. Ah, yes. Not model. Them I went for about 60-40. I wasn't willing to spend much more time than that. Well, 60-45. And yes, all of them I leveled up just by basically whacking these things a lot. Defense was a little bit trickier. Mantis, what are you doing in there? I think you're done, are you? Yeah, you're 70-58. I think we can safely let you out. This is also great for leveling up our... Hey, what are you doing out of bed? Damn it, that one escaped again. Mantis, go take care of that problem, would you? 185 damage, and Mantis is not even equipped with a special weapon. That's one of our edge-type ones, and they're doing 185. It's kind of mental. The only downside of these is their hits don't do anything for you. By that I mean, when they attack you, you don't gain any melee defense, or you don't gain any melee dodge. So... that's kind of a problem. However, we did find another way to train up our defenses. Oh, before we go on to the defense training, I should point out what's going on here. People were saying you could put down chairs and everyone who's not busy will congregate at the chairs. I put down these little boxes. These are the only type of sit-on things I could find that you could stick outside. And then I just made sure they were positioned right in front of our front gates. So if anyone wants to go in, they have to go past these people. Unfortunately, they're all sitting the wrong direction, but I didn't know what direction the boxes were going to be facing, so whatever. We could move them all, but that's just too much effort. But yes, this is where all the corpses collect. You can see where they actually rolled down here and formed a little pile. But that's not the important. The important bit is, yes, melee defense. As you can see, some people have it in the 60s, some people actually 59, 57, 55, and then the Beep and Stubbs here are pretty low down. But we can train them up. There is a good way to train... Oh, there's a good way to train that up, and we've got it located right over here. The first thing we want to do is not get everyone involved in this, so we're just going to set everyone to passive and hold for a minute and hope no, people show up to try and cause any problems. So, we're going to get... we'll start with Stubbs. They've got a defense of 25, which is... oh, that's just horrible. That is just absolutely horrible. But this King Gorilla has an attack of 110, which means they'll get a massive bonus from getting attacked by them. Well, okay, massive bonus. By that I mean their experience will go up way, way, way faster because they're so massively outmatched. They'll also get massively hit a lot because they won't be able to block anything. But we can help ourselves just a little bit. We can just throw on the block feature. This means the pawn will focus entirely on not dying, and it gives them a plus 20 to their block rating. So you can see over here their defense has gone up to 43, from 23 to 43. That's a big deal. We'll get rid of hold and passive, and then we'll stick them there, and then move forward a little bit. Come on. Okay, stats. Let's see. Your melee defense is at 25, and you're at 37% to the next level. Now you're up at 88%. That's right. It jumped from 30-something to 80-something% in one hit. That means the next hit they get should drive them up. The only problem is when they stagger. You see, when you're staggered, you can't block anymore. Then what happens is it takes into account your dodge ability. This is normally only used when you're doing martial arts, it seems. So we gotta hope they... Ooh, are they already unconscious? Wow. Well, that's okay. That's fine. Beep. Maybe go grab them and pull them out of there. Jesus. Run. Okay, put them down. Then, once they're down on the ground, we first aid them up, and then we'll chuck them into a bed. Oh, I know why that was over so quickly. They're only wearing plate jacket. Plate jacket is not nearly as tough as samurai armor. Samurai armor is like, or was it 61, 81, 90? This stuff is only 34, 58, 70. Don't get me wrong, plate jacket is a solid piece of armor, but against a beast like this, yeah, they just get shredded. I should really put them in samurai armor for this, but, whatever. I just like training them up. Plus, this trains their toughness quite nicely as well. Melee defense of 41. Let's see how much Beep can get out of this. Beep only managed to get 2 levels before their chest got caved in. That, yeah, maybe try it with someone who's not quite so terrible, or at least has some good armor. I should really... Actually, you know what? Let's get L's, put them in some lobster armor or crab armor, and get them started. We'll see how it works when we use that armor. I was going to send L's in, but then I realized that's not really a like-for-like comparison. L's has too much defense already. So instead we're going to get stubs, send them back in, but instead of putting them into the white plate jacket, we're going to put them in crab armor. Their stats at the moment are... They have 26 in melee defense, which is just horrendously bad. And then they're going up against King Gorilla, who is horribly, horribly powerful. So we're going to put them on block, take off hold and passive, and then we're going to tell them to attack, unprovoked. There you go. Now, did you take out your weapon? Please tell me you've taken it out. Okay, I can't really see from that angle. Yeah, there you go. That's just your sheath. Okay, they took 22 damage from that. That's much lower. I think they were taking in the 40s last time. Stats-wise, let's double-check this again. You are at 27 in melee defense. And yeah, we'll leave it for a while and see. We'll let you run through this, and hopefully all the hits don't hit you in the chest, and you at least come out of this with some training. Well, that went well. You're up to 31 melee defense, and you didn't even fall over. We'll just we'll medic you up a bit, and then you'll donate your armor to Beep, and then let Beep do a little bit of training. While rotating people in and out, several people are down with injuries at the moment. Actually, most of them are almost good to go. Beep, unfortunately, lost their arm. I may have left him in there just a little bit too long. We're not complaining. I mean, same thing happened to Hero Fodder. Sometimes their arm just takes a hit when it shouldn't, and yeah, I think their arm is over there. Unfortunately, you can't actually reattach those, but that's okay. We did pick up a few spare arms and legs over at the robot place. And I think it was, yeah, most people preferred the bulky legs. I prefer the scout ones. If someone loses a leg, I want to be able to run fast afterwards. Don't put giving them a robotic leg if it just makes them, tougher. I like industrial lifter arms. Gives a nice big strength bonus. Oh, there we go. That's plus 23%. Actually, what are they at right now? They're at... Oh, minus 33% because they're missing an arm. Okay, I get it. We'll chuck that in anyway. Strength, still minus 15%? Oh, wait, no. There we go. Much better. Total 99 strength. Yep. It's going to give Beep just a little bit more oomph, isn't it? Perfect. All right, we'll send Beep back in, but realistically, all they're going back in there to do is train. I just want to get everyone up to about 60 melee defense. Once everyone hits 60 melee defense, we're going to move on to our next target, which is flaming burning stuff. Stubbs training is almost complete. They're up to 52 defense. This is This is quite motivational. In fact, I'm even throwing a few more people and feeding them in. I found a slightly more efficient way of dealing with this so that they get a lot more experience out of it. What I've started doing is abusing the edge of the building. What we'll do is get rid of hold and passive. And what we'll do is we'll bring this down here. And as you can see, they're right at the edge. So we'll actually just straight up attack them. Then the great thing is we get a few attacks off and we're at the edge here. So it kind of keeps knocking us back out the door. Now, our defense is still training up. We're going to get hit a little bit more, but also get off the odd attack. And then when we do eventually go down, we sort of just roll down the stairs and out of danger. Unless we want to retreat at any point. And from what I can see, yeah, King Gorillo just can't get out. So we can slowly wear him down if you ever want to knock him unconscious again. The problem is he just won't stay in beds. No matter what we do, he keeps popping out of every bed we put him in. But for a training dummy, actually calling him a training dummy is a little bit harsh. He's not a dummy. He's basically training us on how to get our asses handed to us every single time. He is a one-on-one nightmare machine of destruction. But on the bright side here, Medusa is getting a lot of good experience. Yeah, we'll put you back on hold and passive, buddy. Just walk away, heal up, and we'll send you upstairs to get a little bit of ore and ore. And we'll donate your armor to the next person who's willing to get smashed to bits. Time to head out. But before we do, there's one thing I'd cover that I only just learned recently and I think is very useful. You know when you get all these little scraps of first aid bandages? Like those ones? If you combine them in an incinerator, they all just stack on top of each other until eventually you get multi-stacks, and then they come out as full packages. Had no idea. Also works in the medical storage box. Yeah, well, we don't need them anyway, but it's just good to know that that was something that could be done. Goodbye, all you scraps. We didn't need you anyway. Alright, let's head to the Venge, Verge, whatever the hell it's called. This here is Venge. It's full of the giant death laser beams from the sky. Now, you can come during the night, and they won't be on, but that's no fun. But we're not completely insane. What we've done is we brought along dust coats. Dust coats come with an 80% protection versus burning, and it turns out that's what that is. So you've got 80% protection right there. And these crab helmets come with 60% protection versus burning, meaning we can literally walk through it and it won't even scratch us. We just have to make sure everyone's so equipped. However, there is one annoyance. Our hive people can't wear crab helmets. Well, actually, hive princes can, regular hive drones can't, or the hive warriors, whatever, the ones with the giant heads, they can't wear them either. But what they can wear is armored hoods. So armored hoods are, well, not quite as good as crab helmets, but they do come with 25% burning protection. So that on top of the 80 means they should also be immune. And Meep's head looks really weird now when we stick that helmet on them. Like, helmet, head normal. Now head has weird, whatever. It works, right? Let's just load everyone up with the correct armor and see if we can get burned. So, in theory, we should right now be completely immune to all sky beams, which means we can sort of just ignore them and walk through them. Yeah. Probably be fine. We probably won't even get hit. I mean, what are the odds? And Kenshi probably 100%, but we'll be fine. Alright, we're just going to go through to the control tower, I believe. It's something on our map. We're going to go through to the control tower and the two old towers. Once we've done that, we'll have purged this place of all its valuables, and then we'll never have to come back into this godforsaken nightmare again. How does anything live anywhere? Ooh, okay, that didn't hit us. For a second there, I thought that was right on top of us. How does anything survive in here? Here, animals are immune to the beams, so I don't know what kind of evolutionary tricks happened there to become immune to laser beams, but it was a good trick. Okay, then. Yeah, let's queue up and go in here then, shall we? Our animals are having a little bit of a hard time. Their navigational skills are not the best. Come on, hurry up. Kujin, where are you going? Everyone get together. Ooh, what's living in here? Weak thralls. Ah, skeletons. So basically the only thing that can survive in here is wild animals and skeletons. Skeletons are immune to weather effects as well, and it seems lasers from the sky are considered weather. Kenshi, the only game where death lasers are considered a form of weather. Alright, Muppet, go in. Is this the front door or is that? It's normally always the one to the left. Yet, it's the one to the left. And what do we have here? We have thralls belonging to the thrall master. Right, in that case, front and center, we're going to want all the paladins crosses. You four up here. Everyone else return back. We'll put everyone on hold. We don't want them getting involved in this. They have some big, long-looking weapons that I think would cause a bit of a mess if we're not careful. Come on. Alright. Everyone pick a fight. You grab that one. Don't let them near the rest of the group. Okay, perfect. Oh, we're probably going to need a few more people, I think, in here. Innuendo, grab that one. Is that a laser beam hitting us? God, it's just perfect timing. Holy Christ, 219 damage? Who did that? You literally took out their stomach in one hit and put them into negative 100. That's insane. What about the other one? Oh, another one down. You took out one in the stomach, one in the chest. That's a twofer in one hit. Was that you, Beep? Holy Christ! 160 from Meep. Nice. Right. Let's see. Where's Hero Fodder? Hero Fodder, you get in here. Attack target. Don't bother holding. Oh my god! I think the training has paid off, boys. The training has paid off. That was just crushing. They're just going to reboot and get back up again, aren't they? Can we strip anything out of them to kill them? Nope. No, we cannot. Well, who's this one? This one is Control Facility. No, this one is Punk. Punk of the Troll Masters. Stats actually in the 50s. What were these things down here? 20s. Only in the 20s in stats. That's not so bad. So this guy looks like he's a bit tougher. Well, in that case, I think... Ooh. Tubbs, Beep, L's, Crumble Jump. Actually, Beep. Go take care of this guy. Show him what we're made of. We'll put the rest of the team on hold fire. We won't get them involved. 120 damage, minus 49 for your armor. Your left arm's mostly gone. Would you like to try something else? No, you would like to die. Well, that was pretty quick. Let's see. Oh, there's a bounty on you. So you're unique in some way. Let's see. Do you have any unique weapons? That's one of the highest grade weapons you can get. A Me Too? Old Saber? Yeah, we'll take that. Your skeleton repair kit? Why not? Pick them up. We might have use for them later. Actually, repair them while you're there. Can you? Nope, you can't. Okay, we'll get someone else in to repair. Alright, this seems like we may have over-prepared a little bit. I was expecting this place to be absolutely nightmarish. I mean, the whole place is covered in flaming death lasers. My assumption was it will be a horrifying nightmare. Alright, let's see what the next level holds. Oh, it'll hold a weak thrall. Okay, anyone else around here? You look... Nope, still a weak thrall. Let me do a little bit of exploration. The top floor here is looking very interesting. We've got ourselves a couple of skeleton repair beds. I wonder could we steal those? And we cost to use 0. Okay, that seems nice. But I suppose if you're coming all the way out here, it's the least they could do. And we've got this guy, Screamer the False. I can't see anyone else that's unique. All the rest seem to be just thralls. But I'm guessing he's the big bad here. Alright, let's just start. We'll clear at the bottom floor and worry about him when we get to the top. The rest of it is all these weak thralls that seem to be, well, rather weak. I suppose they're living up to their name. Let's send in our paladin cleavers. Alright, boys. Charge. There should be very little they could do to stop you, considering you're heavily trained, heavily armed. 197, 197, 202. No. Guys, come back. Stay on the ground floor. Oh, dear Lord. What? Why is everyone running everywhere? You know what? I'm just going to let them loose. Ow. What was that? Stop. Could you stop fighting on the place between floors? It makes things really confusing. Okay. Okay, Nat. Keep doing what you're doing. That's wonderful stuff. Yeah. You're being really helpful there. Really supporting the team. I think the map wave wigged out just a little bit. Alright, I think we've cleared the place. Where's the Screamer guy? Okay, there's Screamer the False. We should probably have someone grab him. This was actually a pretty solid haul. The heavy polearm here is the best one you can get in the game. You can't create or find any more of these. These are unique. Same with the Hold Saber, though. It's a Hold Saber. Who cares about it? Though still, I'm liking the haul we got out of here. 3 AI cores, 14 science books. Okay, we got a bunch of money and some maps. Oh, and 2 engineering research. This was a perfect haul. Now, I was looking up these 2 Mewtwo, whatever, weapons on the wiki, and it says if we leave these 2 guys alive, as in the people with the bounties on them, whatever their name is, you know what, I can't remember. One of them's Screamer and the other one's Punk, I want to say. If we leave those guys alive and at full health, then this whole thing can reset and we can come back and raid here again later, which I like the idea of. So, I mean, their bounties are only like about 20 grand, so whatever, go do it. And this guy appears to be a prisoner. Rar-guga. Whoa there, calm down, buddy. He flails around in his cage. Who are you? How'd you get up here? Gar. He stares at you. Is he glaring, spaced out? Impossible to tell. Don't worry, buddy. I'll get you out of there. Yeah, we'll let him out. Okay. Okay, does not seem violent. Strength of 50. Okay, but he's unarmed. Unless he's one of those ninja guys. Everyone just back off for a minute, maybe. What the? Oh, wait, he's joined us. Never mind. I'm going crazy. Right, your stats are... Oh, god damn it. You know what? You're going back to base. We don't want you hanging around. You're way too slow, and I am not babysitting. We came here to move fast and break things. You are not going to fit in with that. We'll send you back home here. Actually, we'll open the gate. Probably shouldn't, but we'll open the gate, and we'll let you straight into the center of the base. Boom. Come back home. We'll train you up or something. We don't want you hanging around out here. It is way too dangerous. Hopefully you don't get eaten on the way home. Well, Screamer the False is almost fully healed, and Punk is almost fully healed. Honestly, I don't care if the stuff respawns or not. If it does, great. If it doesn't, no big loss. It would be nice, though, especially for future exploitation. Now, next up, we're going to the next old tower. Hopefully it's just as juicy as these ones. At night, this place is actually oddly peaceful. Oh, there are ruins up there. That's where we're going next. I think you could rush this pretty early, considering how weak the enemies were back there. Well, we were way too strong for them anyway. Considering how weak they are and the amount of goodies they've got and the weapons, oh, I would really like to rush that on a different playthrough. Well, this place looks nice and promising. The door is still locked. Let's go in. Let's knock and see who's available. Okie dokie. Up it. Go in and say hello. And what have we got? Oh, mostly ruins. Alright, so... Oh, wait a minute, what do we got here? Scavengers? Ah. And they are training on knocked over training dummies. How are they alive out here? These look to be some sort of drones. I presume survivors from one of those hives. Alright, let's just kill a lot of them, I suppose. Hello, we're your neighbors. We just thought we'd come in and borrow a cup of sugar. And all of your face. Alright, done. Where's the rest of them? I presume they'll be coming downstairs. But ooh, that crossbow actually stung a little bit. Okay, where are the rest of you? Come on down. And there's another one. And the top floor there finally... No, actually a whole bunch of them are still napping. Whatever. Well, that was over swiftly. Did anyone even get injured? Yep, someone took a crossbow bolt. Oh, Mantis also took some damage, but barring that... Yeah, this has been a flawless victory. Not exactly swimming in loot here. We got 4 science books, some maps we've already got, a couple of robotics components and some repair kits. Nothing too major. I mean, at least we're done here. We're done with this place. We are never coming back to laser beam towers. We're just going to pop back home, and then it's time to do some of the more dangerous stuff. Looks like it's almost death beam o'clock. I wonder why they turn off at night. Solar power? I don't know. Maybe it's just the orbit of the Earth. Moon we're on. Let's head back home. We don't really have to worry about anything anyway. We're not stopping for any reason, and we should be able to outrun anything that shows up. There's any skeletons around here, and as far as I can tell, they're pretty slow. And our animals, even our animals can run faster than them. They're up to 29 kilometers for the bull, 30 kilometers for the garu. Nothing's catches. In fact, our people are slower than our pack animals. Well, we get ready for the next stage. I thought Beep could do with some upgrades. After they lost their arm the last time, I thought, wait a minute, why can't we just do that on purpose? So what we've done here is we've equipped them with Unholy Chestplate. Yeah, there's nothing unholy about it. It's basically the Holy Nation's armor that they get to give to all their high paladins. Great chest armor. Wonderful chest protection. Problem is, it doesn't protect the arms and legs so much. Or as someone else put it, Holy Nation knows where it's at. Sun's out, guns out. The problem is, it just means your guns are more likely to get chopped off. So, in theory, if we were to say, pop up here... Oh, how you doing, King Gorillo? Yeah, he's looking pretty good. Hey, why has he got damage to him? Give him a bit of first aid there. There you go. Want to keep him in absolute tippy-top condition for this next bit. All right, then the plan would be we would take off hold and passive, and yeah, we would attack the target. And theoretically, our legs or arms might get accidentally ripped off. Okay, that went... Damn it. Crippled. It's fine. Walk it off, buddy. Walk it off. Okay, we'll send Beef back up. If he gets one more hit on that leg, I'm pretty sure that leg's a goner. Which is, well, sort of the point. Then we can replace it with a robotic limb. Better, stronger, faster. Attack target again. Ooh. Beef, how you doing? Okay, that's to the chest. Ouch. Oh, there goes the leg. That is actually exactly what we're looking for. All right, then. Let's replace that with something a little bit more robust. We've got stubs to bring Beep to the actual arm replacement parts, namely because, you know, they're having a little bit of trouble walking at the moment. You know, put them down. Put them down. Hopefully they don't bounce too high. Yeah, there you go, Beep. Perfect. Now we're going to give you a new leg. You shall become faster. Much faster. Yes, that looks more like it. All right, let's plug it in. Perfect. And now your speed is 39 miles per hour. Delicious. How much blood have you lost? Okay, that's way too much blood. We might let your blood recover a bit before we send you in for round 2. RNG Randy was not kind to us. Not even a little bit. Poor Beef. They got their chest smashed in entirely in one run. Nothing else was hit, just their chest with every single hit. Despite wearing armor, it was quite impressive. On other runs, it was just... They kept getting downed before a limb got knocked off, so... No more limbs were lost. In fact, we were incredibly lucky on that first run for the limb to get knocked off, I found out. Turns out not as easy as we thought. I mean, we could keep doing it, but after about 4 attempts, I was like, you know what, I'm not waiting for Beep to heal up again. Let's just go, let's go do some raiding. And now part 2 of our plan can kick into effect. You see, what I wanted to do was knock out this place here, this whole area, Venge or whatever it's called. This is the only place with giant death lasers. The only thing we got to worry about now is poison gas and acid rain, which is actually fine. In fact, we are going to go raid over here near the Black Desert City, the place where it's constantly raining acid rain, and we're bringing the whole team, because we can. Let me demonstrate as we get there. That beautiful landscape ahead of us is where we're going. It's covered in enormous quantities of acid rain, and it never stops raining all the time. And we have to fight people in that. So, what we've done is we've brought along plate jackets. Now, there's regular plate jackets, black and white. I go with the white plate jackets because they only give a 0.95 multiplier to dexterity. You lose 5% of your dexterity while you're wearing it. The black ones give you a 90%, and the straight up ones give you a 90% as well, so you lose 10% of your dexterity. However, these things affect your stealth. Your stealth gets a big hit from these, but we don't really care. We're just going to plow into places. And more importantly, 40% acid protection, which combined with the crab helmet, which gives 60% acid protection, means 100% protection from acid rain while still wearing a reasonably solid armor. This is mid-level armor, but it's really good mid-level armor. Not quite as good as the samurai plate in my opinion, but it'll do. Our hivers are completely immune to acid rain by default, so they don't need to worry about wearing any fancy armor or anything like that. And we should be able to hang around here and fight quite handily. Why are those spider bots not coming after? You know what? Don't care. We'll go raid this place first, and then we'll move on to the next. There is 1, 2, 3, actually 4, 5 places to raid? Maybe 6? Oh, wow, okay, there's lots. No, good, no! Don't swim in the acid! You're safe from acid rain, not from swimming in this stuff. Jesus. The difference between a rain jacket and a scuba suit. Actually, no, scuba suits wouldn't. You know, never mind. You get my point. Right. Is this open or closed, Muppet? It's unlocked. Okay, then. Let's see who's inside. Now, judging by our location, I'm going to put everyone on hold and passive. I'm going to pull you all back. And, yeah. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spider bots. Holy Christ. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. Rightio. You will all come out here. Yeah, we want to spread you out a bit. I'm not sure how much splash these things have, but we don't want to take any chances. And we just about ready. There we go. And we'll take you off the leash. That was an absolute slaughter. Wow. Damn. Normally, I was expecting those things to chew us up, but... Or at least do some serious damage. All this training is paying off. Oh yeah, we don't want anything off these corpses. They're pointless. I mean, all they've got is... Ooh, well, okay, I'll take the skeleton muscles. I'm not like a complete monster. Those things are worth a pretty penny. And, you know, even though we've got well over 1 million at the moment, we could always have more money. Still a fair few robots in here. Or security spiders. Okay, go nuts. They're doing 120 to 130 damage per hit. You're lucky. What are you doing up there, buddy? I hope you're living up to your name. Yep, still alive. Alright, perfect. Just grab that out of it. Stubbs, good job. Ground floor, how are we looking? No one down. Enemies all down. Beep, beeping. Perfect. This place was not really worth it. We got a Masterwork Scout leg, which, yeah, that's wonderful. But blackened chainmail, leather turtleneck, couple of chainmail sheets. Got some armor sheets as well, but nothing really worthwhile. Considering the amount of defenses, I was sort of expecting I suppose a Masterwork leg is kind of nice, especially if you got that early enough. Though early enough going after that many spiders might be a little bit tricky. Those things are pretty brutal. Up ahead, we have what looks like an engineering ruin. Engineering blueprints, yes, please. However, there looks to be... Damn it, I can't quite tilt that up. Yeah, there looks to be enemies there. And that one's manning a crossbow. We need to approach from a better angle. Which does not involve us going through the water, everyone. Let's go around the sides, maybe. Looking at all the acid right in front of it, and the fact that there's only this little strip of land to get in, I'm thinking this is our point of ingress. And then there is a crossbow person there, and then there's another crossbow person over there. And 2 sets of stairs. So, here comes the paladin crosses. Do those robots attack or something? Okay, oop, I heard something. That was the sound of a crossbow going off. Okay, off he goes. Now let him loose. Perfect. Ow. You, get that one. You. Else, I'm going to want you to... Oh, wow. Yeah, go over that direction. Just get him off the crossbow is all you got to do. Perfect. Crossbows I dislike. Okay, 146, 160, 154, 149. Else, how you doing over there? A straight 160 to that guy. Dear Lord. Paladin crosses against the robots for the win. This is making me feel much more confident about it when we go up against those, what's that, those skin bandits? Yeah. A mate of mine's been fighting them. His tales have been filling me with glee. And by glee, I mean, ooh, doesn't sound like it's going to be fun when I get there. Alright, I think they're dead. Ooh, could we take... Maybe they're like the thralls, or are they going to get back up again? You know what? I'm going to take all your skeleton repair kits. That seems like an awful lot of money. Yeah, like, those things are pretty expensive, you know what I mean? No point turning them down. Hull-wise, not our best, just 2 engineering research, 4 ancient science. This place is not actually that great to loot. I mean, you have to kill a bunch of people and deal with an enormous amount of acid rain. Though on the bright side, we're doing so much damage, none of them are recovering. They're all in recovery comas with like minus 80, minus 118. What are you at? You're at minus 108, and you're at minus 100. Yeah, so it's going to be a while before any of them wake up. So, yeah, we're just going to scoot. All right, where's the next place? I think I've seen Deadlands Workshop, but I haven't looted it. So we'll loot that, then Reprogramming, then Lost Armory, then Ruins, then Outpost. And that will be most of the Deadlands done. Looks like we got a similar setup here again. I'm saying we approach from the side so we don't have to run towards that crossbow. That would be unpleasant. And then I want to send in our Falling Sun people. Our Falling Sun people don't have specialist weapons versus robots, but I'd like to see what the difference is. Just to see if they're just as devastating or if really just having those paladins crosses is what's making them unbelievably powerful. Everyone, yeah, zip around here. They'll see us coming a mile away, but they don't seem to be very mobile. Okay, let's get this on. All of you in here. There's no need for anything too fancy, I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll just slip in, get to the base of the stairs, and then maybe sign out a few people. Ah, the camera angles in this drive me mad sometimes. Okay. Boo. Gonna want you to go that way. And say, Meep. Did you go over there and have a chat with that one? Nope. Don't man the turret. I want you to kill the person manning the turret or roboting the turret. Done. Ow. Okay, 144, 160, 170. Yeah, the Paladin's cross definitely does more damage. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Falling Suns are doing quite a nasty number on them as it is. But, yeah, I think it was over an awful lot faster. Minus 95, minus 128. Though I suppose we still haven't looted the place yet. Minus 123. Yeah, I think we made the right call on splitting them up. Like, having these guys just for dealing with mostly the organic threats, they do a wonderful job, and the rest of the crowd they slaughter skeletons just ridiculously. Well, so far, we still haven't faced some of the tougher enemies in the game. These places are pretty much identical. Even the loot crates and what you get out of them sometimes replicates itself. But basically, more engineering research, a little bit more ancient science. Time to head on to our next location. Reprogramming workshop, Lost Armory, and then the outposts. It's always gloomy and dark in this part of the world. I think there was a lightning bolt that went off. Alright, this door was already open when I arrived. So... Ruin, maybe? Okay, what do we got? Error code broken ones. Talk to... Follow bodyguard. Shop? Oh, wait a minute, I think I've heard about this one. They're new recruits, aren't they? They're just gonna... Yep, they're just gonna follow us around all the time. What the hell? What are they even armed with? They look like big blunt things. Oh, jeet? Right. So we now have a bunch of these guys. What's your skill levels? 30 strength, 18 dex, 30 toughness, 29 attack. Great, they're following around the one guy who's got like sneak and thievery and all the good stuff. So they're our main sneaker, lockpicker, thievery, assassination type person. We don't really use them for any of that, but yeah, they're not doing that now. Now that they're being followed by this crowd, that's going to be... Yeah, that's going to be great. Anyway, what the hell happened to you? Oh, god damn it. Your job was to run in a straight line and avoid getting hit by anyone, and I... Fine. You know what? I will send in the team. The team are going to come over here, and they're going to rescue you. But only because you're close by. Or relatively close by? Oh, god damn it. No, we're not sending everyone that far. I will send over the bullet. And by the bullet, I'm talking about Beep. That's Beep at normal speed. Yeah, let's just make him run a bit faster, shall we? They've got a repair kit on them. They're going to go rescue you. For the time being, just lay low. And don't do anything stupid like trying to get up near that robot, because it will raffle stomp you because you're an idiot. Playing dead. Smart robot. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can't get you out of here. This might actually up your toughness. What's your toughness at? 8. Okay, now quickly run away. Run away. Your toughness is up to 10. Okay, now get away from that thing. Everyone else was able to avoid them but you. Ooh, this is bad, actually. Their head is getting worse. Once it minus 17, they're going to go unconscious. Beep should get here in time. Beep, where are you? It doesn't seem like you're moving too fast. Which is impossible because you should be moving at 37. Yep. Why had you stopped? The pathing in this game kills me sometimes. Not, hopefully, in this instance, but it's mildly annoying most of the time. Whew. We managed to get Beep there just in time. This may take a minute to heal them up to reasonable levels. Beep is not exactly the best roboticist in the world. Dear Lord, I really should have sent them with the repair pack on them, but my bad. I even took off their pants so they could run faster. It was actually faster healing them just to bring them all the way back to this beds thing. Much, much faster. Well, we're now going to be followed by a bunch of slow skeleton robots. Yeah, I've just been thinking, like, they're basically reprogrammed. They're called broken ones. So, like, someone destroyed their consciousness and turned them into this. That's kind of... It's a little bit dark. I mean, they could have been a sad Neil at one time, and now they're just, actually, I suppose they'd be dead. Yeah, well, I don't think they're going to be that useful to us. As far as I can tell, we can't control them, and all we can do is just live with them. So their defense is actually not terrible. 59 defense. Their offense is a bit weak. Strength, dexterity. I mean, early game, this would actually be quite a boon. But at this point, I think we're fine to let them just die out. It's probably a nicer end for them than what they're currently experiencing. Alright, I think we were in here already, weren't we? We took we hid in here from the rain at some point. Yeah, this is the first time we came through here, and we were looking for somewhere to hide from the acid rain. We killed a few spiders and took up location. It hurt, but we managed to break through a few of them. There was only 2 or 3, luckily. If there was 10 spiders in there, that would have been a wipe. I'm not sure we would have survived, especially with the acid rain going on. All right. We'll follow Sad Neil. They are still our slowest character. We brought them back. Their job had been to be our trading person. They'd stand over here and occasionally they'd go check on that shop to see if they've any new weapons. This is Agnew's new job. I mean, they seem like a master of communication with robots, so they'll be perfect at it. Where were we? Yes, we're going to head to this ruin, I suppose? Yeah, head to that ruin. Let's check it out. I think these things found an enemy and they started murderizing it. Oh, one of them's already down. Nope, we also took out that one over there. Good job, guys, but you're not going to last very long if you keep doing that. Can they repair themselves? Yeah, but check. No, they cannot repair themselves. Ooh. I kind of feel bad. Ah, damn it. Okay, I'll repair them, but this is going to be very annoying. It is really annoying to try and repair these. For example, you start repairing this robot over there, but then some of the others walk through, push him a little bit, and it stops the repairs. And, yeah, we have to... God damn it. I think I'm just going to let them die. Fun as they are, watching them shout master and run around the place, they're way too annoying to repair up. They're too suicidal. Alright, sorry guys. From now on, if you fall, you fall. We're not hanging around for you. This looks like more delicious engineering research. We'll take it. Oh, wait. There is people here. I could have sworn there was nothing there when I moved in. Everyone, let loose. Do what you gotta do. Oh, wait. Who's actually on open weapons? Everyone, except the critters. Don't want them getting involved in this. Oh, and the new guys can get in on it. You're actually just slowing down this person's inevitable death. Wait, how are they still alive? Who is this? Broken Model 30. You shouldn't be anything special. Huh. I think the damage is being diluted by the newbies. I'm beginning to get a distinct sense that all of the outposts out here are either libraries or armories. That's just about it. And the occasional lab. Everything sort of repeats itself, even the engineering base. Alright, we'll crack this open and then we'll let the horde loose. They can go have some fun. They are not long for this world. I suppose they have lived an awful long time. I wonder how long they've been locked in that lab, since maybe the fall? That was like 1,000 years ago or something. Damn it. Okay, just go inside. Now let's see, is there any spider bots? I don't think there is. Huh. That's a new one. I wonder if that's the same cross saves. If it is, that'd be a wonderful starting location to find. That is 7 successfully raided locations. Yeah, I kind of want to go down towards this section now. Let's start plowing at whatever's through here. We'll head back home. We'll resupply and start heading that direction. Okay, that's a complication. I decided to pop over to the robot city, and our new friends have decided to start attacking everyone. That's not good. Please tell me Agnew's safe. Okay, you just head over that direction. I think should I let them die? Or let the defenders... Oh, God. This is a mess. I was kind of hoping to keep this place because, you know, I use it for trading. Okay, we'll just have to wait and see how this plays out. Well, that went depressingly badly for our enslaved robots. Probably better off with them dying, to be honest. I don't think they really had a life. They were more like sort of stray pets that had gone a little bit nuts. Okay, we're going to do a quick stop and shop here, dump a whole bunch of our loot. Yeah, I just realized Agnew can't talk to anyone. That makes trading a little bit difficult. I was going to use them for trading, but oops, I suppose. In that case, sorry, Sad Neil, you're back to being a trading statue. You're just going to have to hang out over here. We have made it home and dropped off all our loot, and now it's time to go out, but I just realized I'm out of time. It's like 50 minutes this episode's already gone to. It's amazing how time flies when you're playing Kenshi. We still have Bugmaster here. Almost accidentally starved him to death. I gotta remember to leave him food next time. It's like trying to keep a goldfish. At the same time, we now have a whole bunch of stuff for tech. We could research more stuff. It's just I'm not sure what we really want. I mean, we could research edgewalkers, but we're buying all our blades now. In fact, the whole crafting of weapons I'm beginning to completely rethink. Industry-wise, well, we don't really need anything else. We're sorted on that front. We don't need any farming, electronics. I don't care about batteries and all that stuff. We could just throw that in another windmill or 5. We've got all the resources for that. As for defenses, I haven't bothered upgrading any because anyone that shows up is met by the tea party sitting at the front door here. They're just, sitting around waiting for you to show up so that we can kill you and gain more experience. Almost tempted by getting more legs and arms, but we don't really need those either. So from what I can see, we're kind of done on the research front. So I'm thinking next up, it's straight down towards Ashlands. There's a hive village here. We'll go down and check out if they're friendly or not. If they're not, we'll wipe them. And then we'll head into Ashlands and go towards the ominous place. Well, we're going to clear out everything else first. But yeah, ominous place should be our target for the end of next episode. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here. I hope you enjoyed and good luck.